In a small and poor neighborhood in Argentina, a young boy dreamed of changing his life with a football. His name was Diego Armando Maradona. Born on October the 30th, 1960, in Lanús, Argentina, Maradona grew up in Villa Fiorito, where life was difficult, but football gave people hope. From a very young age, Diego showed incredible talent. While other children played for fun, he played like someone who was born to create magic with the ball. At only 10 years old, people already knew that this little boy was something special. Maradona began his professional career with Argentinos Juniors. His talent quickly made him one of the most exciting young players in Argentina. Soon, his talent took him to the Argentine national team, and the world started watching. In 1982, Maradona moved to Barcelona, but the biggest chapter of his career came when he joined Napoli in Italy. Before Maradona arrived, Napoli was not considered one of the strongest teams in Europe. But Diego changed everything. With his incredible dribbling, creativity, and leadership, he became a hero for millions of fans. The greatest moment of his career came at the 1986 World Cup in Mexico. Maradona carried Argentina on his shoulders and led them to the World Cup trophy. Against England, he scored two of the most famous goals in football history. The first became known as the Hand of God. The second was called the Goal of the Century. He dribbled past several English players before scoring one of the most unforgettable goals ever seen. Maradona was not only a football player, he was an artist on the but behind the fame and glory, Maradona was fighting a painful battle. His long struggle with drug addiction began to seriously affect his health and his life. In 2004, after suffering serious health problems, Maradona was admitted to a psychiatric clinic in Buenos Aires for treatment related to his addiction. He spent months receiving medical care and rehabilitation, trying to overcome his addiction and regain control of his life. But there was one strange moment during his time in the clinic. One patient believed he was Napoleon. Another believed he was the famous Argentine singer, Carlos, and Maradona would say, "I tell them I'm Maradona, but nobody believes me." Imagine the man who had once been worshipped by millions around the world was now in a clinic, surrounded by people who simply didn't believe he was really Maradona. Despite his problems, millions of fans around the world continued to love him because he brought passion, emotion, and magic to football. On November 25th, 2020, the world lost one of football's greatest icons, but Maradona's legacy will never disappear. He was the boy from a poor neighborhood who became a global superstar. He inspired generations of footballers and millions of fans. He was Diego Maradona, a football legend forever.